Hi, I'm Arkush for the Chicago Sun-Times in studio before I take off for New York in Super Bowl 48. And like everyone else, we're all focused on the weather. You will hear about it right up until kickoff, the decision for the first northern city, cold weather city, outdoor Super Bowl ever. A lot of people aren't happy about it, and possibly with good cause. This is not just about the spoiled media. We'll be fine. Don't care about us. What about the fans who are going to pay $1,000 to $1,500 a ticket to go sit in the stands, and it could very well be 15, 20 degrees. It could be a blizzard. Could be impossible to get in and out of MetLife Stadium in New York. These are all things that have caused real concern for travel agents, for ticket brokers. We're told the early reports are that requests are way down, and while the ticket price was inflated with a lot of the brokers, they're starting to come down now. You've got other issues. The league already talking about contingency plans. Now, of course, it's unlikely that the weather will get so bad that the game can't be played on Sunday, February 2nd, but the league already has a plan for Saturday, a plan for Monday. Well, what does that do to Super Bowl parties? What does that do to the broadcast networks who've paid a fortune for these games? Maybe the league can shift. They've already got their money, but it just doesn't work for anybody else. Again, that's the long shot, though. What are the real issues here? Again, we talked about people paying huge prices for these tickets. The Super Bowl is not a normal football game. You need to arrive at the stadium a good 2, even 3 hours before the game to get the full experience. Warnings have already gone out. Parking at MetLife Stadium will be extremely limited. It will take a long time to get back out of the stadium. Again, if it is particularly cold on that day and you're not in the club section or in a skybox, you've got 6-7 hours in the elements, not just 3 or 4. And then finally, there are the teams who will participate. Now, Denver, there's no conditions they're going to get that they haven't seen before. Seattle, well, they've played in rain and some cold. Not the extreme cold, averages 40 to 50 for Seahawk games. If the temperature is average for New Jersey on that Sunday, it'll be about 30 to 35 degrees at kickoff and getting colder. If it's unusually cold, it could be extreme conditions for these two teams in the biggest game of the year, and people continue to ask, how is that fair? Well, it has nothing to do with fair. It has to do with money and finances. The NFL has already gotten paid. They got a lot of federal funding to build MetLife Stadium. That's why this game is being played here. What's going to be really interesting to see is, will it impact the outcome of a Super Bowl, the outcome of the championship game, and will the league see enough to allow it to go back and do it again in other northern cities? We'll keep an eye on it for you right here at ChicagoSunTimes.com.